Have you noticed how many gloves are coming these days with rubber bumpers on the back of the glove? And it seems to be all different kinds and styles of gloves are getting this rubber. As this is a leather glove here. This is a mechanic's glove. You've got seamless knits that get them. Now, who are these intended for? And more importantly, how do you know how effective that rubber is on the back of your glove? Now, there's just this huge proliferation of sophistication and specialization in gloves going on. That's been going on for a while. And thanks to ANSI standards and EN 388, that sign that you see sometimes on the back of your glove, we're able to kind of keep score of these things and be able to make relative comparison between gloves in terms of the mechanical risks. For example, in the case of the EN 388 badge you see here, we've got 4 digits, and the first one is a score on the glove's ability to resist abrasion, followed by cut protection, followed by tear resistance, followed by puncture. Now, that's all stuff that affects the front of the glove. Lately, though, as I mentioned before, with the rubber on the back of the gloves, the attention is starting to shift towards, well, what else can we do? What else do people need to know? And that impact protection is emerging as an important factor in certain kinds of safety gloves. There was a recent revision to the EN 388 standard, thanks to our friends in Europe who developed this badge. Formerly, the 4 digits now could be up to 6 digits long, telling you each number or letter telling you a different thing about the quality of that glove. The 6th digit is the one that it has to do with impact protection. According to, if you happen to see a P or an F on that badge, it's going to indicate that that glove is either passed or failed in the impact protection test. So if you see the P, then you know it's got some good impact protection. So what is ANSI doing? ANSI is also interested in impact protection, and they've come up with a separate standard called ANSI ISEA 138 that is solely interested in the impact protection in the back of the glove. And it's a rating of 1, 2, or 3. A 1 rating is good impact protection, 2 is better, and 3 is best. Now, if you want to compare the ANSI test to the EN 388, say you've got a glove here that you know it's an ANSI 1, and this one is an EN 388P. The test methods are identical. The only difference is the EN 388 glove will only have been tested on the knuckle region. It won't be tested in the finger area. But if it gets a P, it's roughly equivalent to the test result of ANSI level 2 on the ANSI 138. Now, I'm telling you all this information fully aware that you're not going to be seeing this in the actual marketplace for a little while. It has to work its way through the supply chain, and the manufacturers have to test their gloves with this new information. But when you do see it, then you'll know what it means. If you see a label on your glove that's an ANSI 2, then you know it's got pretty good impact protection. If you need to know or want to know what kind of impact protection your team should need for the tasks that they're doing, give us a call, tell us what kind of task you're involved in, and we can recommend some choices of gloves that you can use. And if you're interested in trying out some of these newfangled gloves in the month of January, if you buy a dozen gloves in any of the impact protection line that we're offering, and you use the offer code Gloves 19 will send you a helicopter if you buy a dozen gloves. That's all for now. Have a great week.